Hello, and welcome to our instructional video tutorial covering term plans and other aspects of the registration process at UCR. Term plans are an important part of your preparation for registration, and it is required for you to submit one and receive approval before you are able to register. This video will teach you how to submit a term plan on our web, prepare for registration by viewing your time ticket, and accept your learning community block if you are in a learning community. We will also include a live demonstration of these processes as I navigate through our web. Now, let us begin. Term plans are so important because they allow your academic advisor to review your progress towards your degree and determine if your planned courses will provide satisfactory progress towards your degree and for your graduation goals. If, for example, you are a freshman biology major, but your term plan only contains English 1A and Psychology 1, then your advisor would caution you that these courses will not lead to significant progress in your prerequisites, and the limited number of units would also be insufficient to be a full-time student on track to graduate in 4 years. It is important to submit term plans proactively and far ahead of your registration date, which we will detail how to find later in this video. Academic advisors have a large caseload of students to work through in chronological order of registration dates rather than in order of submission, so it is essential to submit your plan 3 to 5 business days early to allow them plenty of time to review them. Upon review, your term plan will either be approved and the hold will be lifted from your registration, or your advisor will contact you regarding adjustments if not approved. When creating a term plan, there are several important tips that you should keep in mind. First, there will be no submit button, and your advisor will instead be able to view your plan once you select Save Plan after selecting your courses. There will not be an immediate confirmation, but please do not email your advisors to inform them that you have submitted your term plan, as they should already be able to see your plan once they get to you in their workload. Next, be sure to name your term plan appropriately. Undeclared students should save their term plan as the major they intend to pursue, such as biology, but other students have the freedom to name their plans whatever they would like, so long as it is appropriate. Finally, you can create up to 3 term plans per quarter for fall, winter, and spring, but your advisor will only review the one you have designated as your preferred plan, so keep this in mind as you prepare your plans. Now, we will transition into a live demonstration as I walk through creating and saving a term plan on our web. To begin, visit our web at ourweb.ucr.edu. Then, log in using your UCR Net ID, password, and multi-factor authentication. Once you have been logged in, select Registration from the icons on the left, then select Term Plan once the page is loaded. From there, select the appropriate term for registration, such as Winter 2021 in this demonstration. As you can see on my screen, I have already created one term plan, which has also been approved by my academic advisor. To create a new plan, select the Create a New Plan button, which will bring you to a page where you can search for classes. From here, begin searching for your classes, such as Biology 5C in my example. The classes you search should include your learning community classes, as well as any additional courses you do decide to take. You do not need to select section numbers for your learning community courses, but be sure that there is no overlap when selecting additional courses if you already have access to your learning community schedule. If applicable, select View Sections to bring up all the course times, then the View Linked Sections button on the right to see if a lecture has any connected components, such as laboratories in this example. If there is a linked section, you must add all components in order to have a successful registration, so find a suitable time, then select Add All to add both the lecture and laboratory to your term plan. After you have finished selecting your courses, select Save Plan in the bottom right, and it will prompt you to give your term plan a name. Select Save, and your term plan will be saved for review by your academic advisor. You can confirm this by returning to Select a Plan, and the Winter 2021 plan will now be available for review by my advisor. When preparing to create your term plan, there are several great resources you should take advantage of to select your courses and ensure you are making sufficient progress towards your degree. These resources can be found by visiting our website at cnasstudent.ucr.edu, as well as your student profile on our web. The degree audit is a particularly helpful resource because it provides a detailed breakdown of what degree requirements you have and have not already satisfied, allowing you to plan your future courses moving forward. In addition to the degree audit, you can also prepare by reviewing the major planning handouts found on cnasstudent.ucr.edu. These documents will provide you with a comprehensive overview of what requirements you must complete for your major, as well as what courses would fulfill each requirement. To find these documents, visit cnasstudent.ucr.edu, Then select your major from the drop-down menu in the top navigation bar, such as biology in my example here. From there, scroll down to the section for additional documents, then click the tab to expand it. You can review these documents for a very in-depth assistance in planning out your classes. After you have created your term plan, it is important to know when your registration date and time will open so that you can register as soon as possible once it becomes available. To find this information, navigate back to our web, then select Student Profile from the icons on the left. Once this page is loaded, click on Registration Notices in the top right to expand the information window. You will then be able to see your time tickets at the bottom of this information. You will notice that in my example, there are 2 time ranges listed. This is because enrollment is broken up into 2 separate time windows. During the first window, continuing students are able to enroll in up to 17 units. To enroll in more than 17 units, you will have to wait until the second time window, known as Second Pass, where the unit cap is lifted and most reserved seats are released for general enrollment. To register, return to the RWeb homepage and select Registration, then Register for Classes. Select the appropriate term, such as Winter 2021 in my example, then select Continue. Before adding any breadth courses, first navigate to the Blocks tab, then accept your CNAS Learning Community block by hitting Submit in the bottom right of your screen. This Learning Community block was created by the Learning Community coordinators, and you will not be able to change the sections or times of these core courses, so be sure to enroll in them before registering for additional breadth courses. From there, you can move to the Plans tab to add courses directly from your term plan, or move back to the Find Classes tab to enter classes manually. If you encounter any errors in registering, you should first attempt to resolve the issues yourself before contacting the Enrollment Management Center or the Learning Community coordinators. If you are unable to add a class, an error message should pop up in the top right of your screen with more detailed information. On this slide, we have listed several of the most common issues, as well as their explanations or potential resolutions. If you are still unable to add the class or resolve your registration issue on your own after trying these troubleshooting methods, you should then contact our CNAS support services for further assistance. For enrollment issues outside of Learning Community courses, you should reach out to the Enrollment Management Center by visiting their website at cnasemc.ucr.edu. These dedicated staff specialize in managing enrollment in CNAS courses and will be able to help you resolve or address any issues. For any issues with Learning Community courses, however, you should first reach out to the Learning Community coordinators at cnascholars@ucr.edu so they can verify your cohort's enrollment in the proper classes. We hope that you have found this video helpful. If you encounter any issues with creating a term plan or registering for courses, there are multiple places you can find other videos detailing the enrollment process in more detail. These include the CNAS Scholars YouTube channel, cnascholars.ucr.edu, cnasstudent.ucr.edu, and the CNAS Scholars iLearn page. These pages house our videos on enrollment, as well as detailed text tutorials on each process. If you are still unable to successfully complete your enrollment, please reach out to your academic advisor or the other campus resources as discussed in this video. Thank you for watching.